What's up, guys? This is your boy Ibrahim, aka Palarican B718 on Instagram, and Palarican Poppy also on Instagram. Well, I just got a few things to say. Sorry about that. Just got a few things to say that I want to talk about, especially what's going on right now, in Palestine. Well, it's funny how with all this stuff going on, how you got Israel keeps on talking about October 7th this, then you got the media, the mainstream media keeps talking about October 7th, but the first thing they say, Hamas this, Hamas that, Hamas this, Hamas that. They keep mentioning Hamas, October 7th, how it all started. No, it didn't start October 7th. This all started 75 years ago, from 1948. Even before that, 1948, this is when it started. But it's funny because before 1948, Muslims, Christians, and Jews were all together. They were living together, eating the same food together. They were actually friends, very close together. Living together pretty much. Neighbors. Cousins, you could say. Very close. They used to be, like they said, even the rabbis would say it. The Palestinians, they used to babysit their kids. And then, here we go, 1948, when all hell broke loose. When England decided to give them, to steal, well, technically to steal the land and give it to the Zionists. And and then all of a sudden all this Israeli propaganda started with all this bullshit that's going on. But it's funny how they're calling, they're saying how Israel has the right to defend themselves. Israel doesn't have the right to defend themselves. What about Palestinians? The innocent civilians that are getting killed every day. And it's funny because last time I checked, it was not even people that they were killing. They were killing children. They were killing children and women. And beating up the elderly. And torturing them. And even raping innocent people. Men, women, and children. And then they're calling them. And then what's more messed up, when they're killing the children, they're calling them terrorists. Wow. I mean, you know what's more messed up? The fact that the IDF are nothing but cowards, really. IDF, if you was right in front of me right now, I swear, if I saw any of you right in front of my face right now, and you was trying to do that in front of me, I would do the same thing to you. I would actually make you go on your knees and beat the shit out of you. Because nobody deserves to be treated the way you're treating these people. especially all these elderly people that you're treating them like the way you're treating them. And resist resistance isn't terrorism. So I don't know where you guys are getting this all from. But then again, the mainstream media is always lies anyways. It's all propaganda. Just because the Zionists, they own everything. So of course they're gonna lie and say, oh yeah, we're gonna lie and make fake news and then lie and show it on TV so everybody can believe it. So because we're gonna lie so the world could the world could believe one side of the story and make them feel the sad story and make them feel like they're the victims. When the truth is, they're not the victims at all. The Palestinians are the victims. Okay? The Israelis, they're not even Jews. They're not even Jewish. They're Zionists. They're from Germany, from Europe. Okay? They're not actually Jewish. They're from Poland, from faraway countries. So don't even say that they're Jewish. Okay? So don't confuse Zionism and Judaism because it's two different things. Okay? So don't even confuse religion with something that's not true. Because I have friends that are Jewish and they agree with me. And what's even more messed up is the fact that the media lies all the time because they're just showing nothing but hate, to be honest. Because all they do is spread lies because they want to show one side of the story, which is Muslims versus Jews. When the truth is, there's actually Muslims, Christians, and Jews that are actually being tortured as well by the Zionist Israeli state of Israel. So before you criticize or say anything about anybody else, do your history. Okay? And stop being sheeples. Because that's what the media is showing you guys. Wake the fuck up already, America. Stop listening to CNN, CBS, Fox News, all these fake ass news channels. And get your shit straight because you're listening to fake news. That's not even telling you the truth. They're just lying to you guys. Okay? And get your real shit straight together before you decide to really wake up and see what side you're really on. Because when you say you stand with Israel, you're actually supporting genocide, and you're saying that you support Biden, Genocide Joe, Sleepy Joe, whatever you want to call him, and you support Bibi, whatever you want to call him, Netanyahu. When the truth is, your tax dollars is supporting genocide, funding mass mass destruction of weapons being funded by the American government. I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I did pay taxes before, but I'm not gonna pay my taxes anymore, especially now with all this shit's going on. Especially now. I'm half Palestinian, half Puerto Rican, but I was born and raised here in Brooklyn, New York. But I will never stop talking about Palestine. And I will never be silenced or censored by anybody, especially by Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Because I am one of the voices of the voiceless, and I will continue to fight for what I believe in, and that's a free Palestine. And inshallah, soon, that would happen. So, the protest that everybody's going to, it's working. And that's a good thing that it's working. And I'm happy that, it's working. But now it's like getting out of hand because now they're arresting people. They're arresting the protesters that are protesting, the demonstrators that are protesting for the protesters, along with the protesters that are, and now that part is getting out of hand. And the cops, they're being violent with that. This has to stop, especially now there's more deaths going on in Palestine. They has to stop. They have to have a ceasefire because there's too much stuff going out of hand. It's getting out of control. And sooner or later, there's going to have to be a lot of stuff going on over here, especially in New York, especially everywhere, in every state. Like right now, Chicago actually got the pass. They passed the law over there. They're the only state so far that actually got the law to pass it to get the ceasefire. So New York, step up already and get the ceasefire as well. Because we gotta step up. We gotta do something. Enough is enough, and it's time for a change. Because I'm not having this shit anymore. And it's more messed up because children are dying every day, and it's not good. And this got to stop. Especially in Congo, everywhere, every country is going, it's getting worse. In every country, especially in China, with the Uyghur people, they're getting worse too. Everywhere you go, it's getting worse. So, our people need us, This has to stop. It's not, especially now with me too. There's no freedom of speech because if it was, our rights aren't even being heard. Because like right now, like I said before, I got cops following me everywhere I go. Watching me wherever I'm doing. So it's like, I don't care if they're watching me, I'm doing what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep fighting and keep talking for Palestine. So it's, I'm gonna keep supporting Palestine to the end of me. Whatever. I'm gonna continue being an activist, stepping up for Palestine. I don't care. It's free Palestine until they murder me. I don't care what it is. So it has to be a revolution. They're gonna have to do it, like everybody's talking about revolution. Viva la revolution! Long live the revolution! So it's gonna have to happen sooner or later. Because everybody's talking about revolution. So long live the revolution. I'm ready for it too. So just like Anonymous always says. And I support Anonymous as well. So if anything happens, I'm ready for that too. It's just funny how so much stuff is going on. Right now, I'm just filled with so much anger right now. With all this shit that's going on. But like I said, just like what Anonymous says, their motto: we are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us. So, in other words, I know I have a lot of followers on Instagram that they are anonymous as well. And I know we have the same beliefs and the same following. So, and they're on my side as well. So, be ready. That's all I gotta say. And I got one more thing to say, and that's to Justin Trudeau. You gotta step up, especially for Canada, because one of your guys is missing, and that's Mansour Schumann. So nobody knows where he's really at, because the Israeli government, they have him, and nobody knows how is he doing or anything. So you gotta step up and try to get him back. And this goes to you, because you gotta step up and find out his whereabouts to find out where he's really at. Because his mom is looking for him. Everybody's doing appeals for him. Everybody's trying to look for him. And right now, you're the only one that could actually probably do anything about it. So you gotta step up and do something about it. Because this is what everybody needs for you to do. So you gotta step up and be a real politician, since that's what you are, right? Since you're the Canadian Prime Minister of Canada, right? Or are you just some puppet, just like Sleepy Joe? Or should I say Genocide Joe? Which he has blood on his hands because of all the blood, all the killing of the innocent children that are dying every day. Along with all these other politicians that are supporting this genocide, including Blinken. But in reality, one of the biggest sellouts in the industry is none other than DJ Khaled. He's one of the biggest sellouts, because he came out only twice and said, "Oh, he's from, yeah, I'm Palestinian. My mom is from Palestine." And then that was it. And then when somebody came out and said, "Oh, he lives in blah blah blah," then his family came out and said, "Please take that video off." And they did. And then all of a sudden, there was pictures of him that got leaked of him holding up a cup of Starbucks coffee. And then recently, I posted up a video of him doing commercials for some stupid commercial he did. So it turns out he was just doing commercials. But instead of him speaking up for Palestine, he sold out just to make a commercial. Yo, and another one. You're nothing but a coward too, because you're nothing but a sellout, bro. Really, nothing but a sellout. You're nothing but a coward. DJ Khaled. You just whack anyways, bro. Seriously. But all serious, IDF, you're nothing but cowards. Bibi, Netanyahu, you're the biggest coward of all. If I ever saw you face to face, I would actually spit on you. I would spit in your face. And then I would probably slap the shit out of you. I'm telling you straight up to your face right now. I would actually do that to you. Look at this face while I'm talking to you right now. Right now, I'm filled with so much anger right now. You don't really know. But then again, your son's in Florida, right? Maybe it'll be easy to track your son down. Then maybe I could do something about it. But then again, maybe I shouldn't do that. But then again, who knows? Maybe I should just get in contact with one of my anonymous people and see what they say about that. Because maybe they could track them down themselves and find out his whereabouts exactly. Or maybe I should just stay quiet. Anyways, peace out. This is your boy Ibrahim, aka Pally Rican B 718. Pally Rican Poppy 718. One love. Be easy. Bye.